Good time zones, everyone. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Monday. It's a bit rainy over here, which is why you'll probably hear some raining sound effects for today. Well, just because it is dreary and drab over here, so I actually get a chance to have that on screen today. But it's another co-working session. Before we dive in, just a couple of announcements. Um, One of the things that we have today is what I want to get into the habit of doing is showing you guys my schedule. Again, you can get this information by following me on Twitter or on Blue Sky, whichever your choice is. But if you don't have either of those, I'll show it on screen. I'll try to keep up to a good schedule to also put in my story for those of y'all who follow me on Twitch. But I do want to make it transparent so that way you guys have a reference to kind of come back on and be able to see what I have planned for the week. But in any case, I was a little late this week only just because I didn't know what to play and I didn't really do a good job of planning ahead of time as to what I wanted my week to look like, and also just depending on like my, full-time job schedule. Sometimes stuff changes. I actually found out that I have to go into the office again this week, so it's another little wrench in there. But it didn't disrupt anything that you guys need to worry about. So that's the good part about that. So listen, it pays the bills. When full-time streaming actually can, amount to what I get from my day-to-day 9 to 5 job, sure, we'll go back to this. But being unemployed for 9 months proved otherwise. So unless you're willing to give me your coins, mama's got to pay the bills with 9 to 5. So it's not like I hate my job or the environment that I work in. I appreciate it, but I do prefer to be at home when I can. But it's okay. I'll probably get some more stuff done at the office versus being at home, where it's just like I have easy access to everything. If you win the lottery, you can have your coins, please. Please, just let me just take a portion of it for debut things. That's all I want. You can keep the rest. But I just need a portion of it for like debut things, which is why we're doing the subathon and the sweet versus spicy event and all that stuff. America truly is a hustle. It really is. Is Sleeping Dragon an off day, or is Sleeping Dragon? I know it's not a dumb question, Claudette. To be frank with you, so you're not the first person who said that whenever I post my schedule. Oh gosh, that's funny. I love that. I love that people look at that and it's just like, oh, what is this Sleeping Dragon game? When are you playing this? No, it's when I'm offline. So it's like I'm not streaming that day. So any place where you see there's Sleeping Dragon and no time in the slot that you would normally see a time, that means I am not streaming for that day. So for this week, it's Tuesday and Thursday, which is good for me because one of those days I do have to go into the office. So, yeah, I ain't streaming. Especially after facing Atlanta traffic. Not gonna lie, Sleeping Dragon sounded fun. Listen, I technically have, but also need to ping my artist friend. I was gonna say I do have a nice little dragon version of myself image wise, but y'all can't see that until y'all see some of the redesigned stuff that I've done with my model. You gotta wait till the debut. But I promise it's cute. We just gotta make some headway towards there. But yeah, being unemployed, so it truly was Nebula. I'm gonna try not to get on my crying spiel. I promise. I'm behave this time. But yeah, no, those 9 months from late 2023 to summer of 2024, That was the roughest that I've ever had to deal with mentally, which is why, again, I do not, strongly do not recommend being unemployed in this economy. Yo, Kuma, it's so good to see you. Hi, hi, hi. I thought you been followed me. Oh gosh, but hi, welcome in. I hope you're having a wonderful Monday, lovely. We're doing some co-working stuff today, so it's a nice chill time. Girl, you thought so too? Listen, I told you. I am quick to say and admit, and I'm pretty sure most of the people that I'm friends with, or at least, associate with, I feel like a whole asshole where it's just like I'll be talking to somebody on Twitter or on Blue Sky or even in the Discord for multiple occasions. Like we just have like endless conversations just back to back to back, and we like, really vibe, click, or like, it's just like, you cool, I see you there. It'll be like months, if not a full year, that I just realize that I don't follow them. I'm like, oh, I'm the asshole. Okay. This makes sense. I'm the asshole. I'm sorry. I did not realize I wasn't following you this entire time. And it's like the way that I'll find out is like I'll get jump scared by one of those individuals on my front page, and I'll be like, "Oh, I'm not following them? Oh, I am not following them. They probably think I'm an ass." You've been so embarrassed. Look, it's no embarrassment here. It's okay. It's fine. And plus, Twitch sometimes be twitching. I've had some instances where it's just like, I'm pretty sure folks that I followed, it unfollows me, especially like if you're messing around with like getting rid of like spam bots and stuff like that. It's notorious for doing that. At least with, I think it was Commander Root. So like people who were trying to like purge naughty people from their stream, they end up actually purging innocent folks. And so then you're like, oh, well, I, I guess they don't follow me no more. You've been chicken sitting, so you're chilling and saw you were on. Oh, happy days. I'm glad that you saw me. I'm glad. Yeah, Commander Root. Yeah, because I want to say it was like Ash who like, because I swear, and this is how I know for a fact I followed Ash before I refollowed her again. Um, I am very notorious for following people with blue hair. I am very notorious. Like if you have blue hair somewhere on your model or on your person, or just, you are clearly a fan of blue, or like love dragons. Because I feel like I did the same thing with Semi as well. Where it's like I held their hand on Twitter for the longest time, and then it took me forever to follow them on Twitch. But like for Ash, in Ash's case, it's just like I didn't know Ash, I don't think at the time. But I knew Ash had blue hair. So I was like, ooh, they look cute. I'ma follow them. And then months go by. And then Ash pops in my stream. We meet, we talk, blah, blah, blah. And then I go to Ash's stream and I realize I didn't follow him. I'm like, no, I swear I followed them. Like I looked at that and I was like, nah, fam. I know for a fact I followed this person because they had blue hair. And I remember specifically thinking exactly that. And I said, I'm going to give them a follow solely on the basis of them having blue hair. That was it. You had a person follow you 3 years ago and they had the longest streak until they checked again and saw their history. No. Oh, that's so sad. That is so sad. Oh, it happens though. Listen, technology be doing technology things. But welcome in, everyone. Let me greet everybody who came in. Welcome in, Ed, Dragon, Capman. Hello, Savvy. Thank you for reminding people what co-working is. If you're curious, you've never heard of the term co-working, I encourage you to do !! co-work, or either look at the pinned chat up top. Hi, Jules, who's also, I believe, a founder in the creator clubs, did a really good thread on what co-working is, in case you're unfamiliar with the term or what we're going to do today. So But yeah, hello, Cloud Assassin. Hello, Zima. It's good to see you. Hi, Tater Tot. Hi, Asher. Ashura, welcome in. Hello, Nebulele. It's good to see you. Who else is in here? Hi, Lucy. Welcome in. You come to co-work with us as well. I've already said hi to Kilakuma. It's good to see you. Hello, MD. Welcome in. Many new models coming this month. Oh, it's not me. I know my wife Guilty is debuting this month. I am not scheduled to debut until roughly towards the end of this year, if not next year sometime. So there, y'all get that little tidbit. So it's gonna be a minute. But oh, speaking of which, I need to add that on my planner. I need to get the ball rolling on some things because otherwise I'll forget and I'll do stuff last minute and then I'll be scrambling. Oh, it's okay though. It's fine. Hello, Dio. Welcome in. You're still learning what VTuber culture thing, what exactly is a debut? Yeah, yeah. It's just basically, think of it as a model's birthday. It's pretty much showcasing to the world, like, hey, this is me. I'm here. Here are the new toggles. Here's the new design. Here's, new bells and whistles that you can see on stream. And so a lot of folks in the VTubing community typically host one. You don't have to. Like there's no rule that says you have to do a debut. You can also just be like, hey, I actually swapped to a new design. Here we go. So like if I wanted to, I could literally spring at least the new PNG onto y'all and we not do any debut stuff, and then I give y'all all the emotes. I show y'all all the overlay stuff that I've been storing up and not showing y'all for like some year or some months that I've been holding on to them, and all the new fancy things. We don't make it a big celebration. It's just there. But because I like teasing people and I like, springing on surprises for folks, we're doing a debut. We're doing a debut. It's a little bit of like a re-debut, just with a couple of like changes, but it's going to be stuff that aren't on this model, but they'll be on the next iteration of my model, and you'll see what I mean. You'll see. I'm very excited to show it to y'all. But yeah. Please don't typo like the captain. It's okay, Safi. I typo so much, especially on my phone. And yeah, you're no bother, Assassin. It's okay. It's fine to ask questions. There's nothing wrong with asking questions, especially if you aren't aware of it. So, no shame. Who is this? Who is that? Who is that person? I'm sorry, I got distracted. Somebody went live or not live, but it's playing a game, and I'm sitting here like, who is this playing games? Like, what's happening here? But yeah, this is my schedule. Like I said, if you want to follow me on social medias, you can keep up to date. But this is what it will be looking like for this week. In any case, here be our girl. If this is your first time to co-working, again, we're just gonna do... Oh, I don't have the timer up. My bad. I'm sorry. I put that away without like even showing y'all the things. But yeah, we do use the Pomodoro method. So I like to do like roughly about like 45 minutes of like deep focus, working on things, productivity wise, and then 15 minutes of break. So like, we can chat about things, we can do stuff. And then also the fishing command is working. So like if you want to fish in the lake, you can do !fish, fish out some different fish out some other things, all that stuff. It's also raining. Again, I made sure to like have the weather match my actual weather. So it's going. But that's just in case like you want to, you don't have much to work on, but you want to do something with your hands. There you go. I know sometimes for the folks who've been here before, I usually have like words on stream, but I typically save that for like the midnight meditations where I'm working like after hours, like literally all the way up to midnight, which is why I call it midnight meditations. But because it's still like roughly during the day, I kind of just don't throw it up here. I want this to be dedicated towards focus. And I'll be honest, that kind of acts as a distraction to me. So I leave it here. But I leave words on stream for midnight meditation because I'm in a whole different room. So y'all can play to your heart's content. It won't distract me at all because I won't see it. But today there's no words on stream. But there's plenty of fishing. Fishing won't distract me. It's right there. You love co-working streams. It's like a productive, just chatting stream. I do too. I just like being able to just kind of like hear calming music, especially if I've had like a rough day and like I want to get stuff done. Um, I like having that kind of like running in the background so that way I can really lock in and focus and not have any kind of like distractions or just really spend some time meditating. So like again, you guys are more than welcome to choose what you want to do, how you want to spend your 45-minute session of focusing. And, you know, like I said, at 15 minutes, we'll come together, we'll talk and do stuff. Oh, I'm so glad you asked, MD. I'm so glad you asked. Which, by the way, chat, you also have your own to-do list up in the top left-hand corner. So I left the commands underneath there. So, like, if you're confused as to how to add a task, you just literally do !task, the name of the task that you're working on, and it'll add it up in that corner. Same thing with, you know, if you want to mark it complete or done, I believe they do the same thing. It's pretty synonymous. So either or, that way you can kind of keep track of what you're working on. But in terms of what I'm working on today, this is my list. You don't need to worry about the IRL responsibilities. That's personal. Just know I'm going to be working on some of that stuff too. But in terms of content creation wise, I do have some things on my list. This has been on here forever because I needed to sit down and really lock in and focus on this. So today is going to be the day. This is the first thing I'm going to try and knock out. The other thing is like, I do need to audit my purchase, which again, shameless plug. If you are doing your taxes or want like a nice handy tool to help with your taxes, I do have a Notion template called the Purchase Tracker, where it will pretty much, it's a good handy like Excel sheet, but that's not a Excel sheet. It uses Notion as the engine in the background to pretty much, you know, showcase and give you a nice display of like what all that you've purchased. I have like different cells to where it's just like you can put in like the cost of the item, a picture of the item. If you want to scan a receipt and upload it there, you can. I also have some formulas that I've put together for tabbing wise. So like if you want to see like, you know, how much did I spend last month as opposed to this month, that is already built in there for you, and you don't have to touch a thing because all it does is it looks at your computer time and it goes based off of that. So it's like it's all automated, so that way people don't have to mess with code if you're unfamiliar with coding and different syntax and all that stuff, because you can do that in Notion, which is what I like about it. I'm like, ooh, it's not JavaScript unfortunately, but it is a scripting language that they use and certain syntax that pulls back certain formulas and stuff like that. So that's why I put it there. And I kind of have to thank Ash for that, because I know Ash and a couple of other people have been recommending. It's like, well, how do I see like, you know, the month prior or like this month? So I'm like, you know what? That's a good idea. I don't even have that on my Notion. And so I just kind of did some dabbling and I was just like, oh, here we go. Plugged in a formula, got it automated. And so now I don't even have to touch my own Notion, personal Notion template, and y'all don't either as well. So that way you have this month's expenses and also last month's expenses. And if you want to expand upon that, all you got to do is just copy and paste that formula that's in that template into another tab that, you know, suits your needs in terms of if you want to look at a particular month. So it's all on my Ko-Fi. So it's pay what you owe. I keep saying that. I blame Boondocks for that one. Pay what you want. But I do require like a minimum $2 because again, your girl is trying to get a bag especially for like these debut stuff that I have planned. So, which I feel like is not that much, but like if you want everything just there, and then on top of that, another benefit there is you get to see some of the artists that I've been working with. Not everyone, because some of them I purposely left off because I don't need y'all snooping around being like, "Oh, you did what for Blaze? Shut up, shut up! You will never know. You won't know till debut. You won't know till debut." Because some people have seen the things, but again, they're restricted to an NDA, and they better follow that NDA because I see some leaks. Best believe I'm coming after you. But no, you get to see like some dope artists. Obviously, Lovmura, Astro, and like a couple of other folks. The homies are on there, but after debut time, I may like add some more on there because I'm still free to edit that template as bugs or stuff, arise. So that way you can download it, freely and get the nice updates. Also, welcome in, Elatonin. You figure I'll also follow you on this account too? Oh, hello. Wait, are you from another account? Who are you? I'm sorry. I don't know who you are. But welcome in. I hope you're having a wonderful Monday so far. Oh! It's like, you! So that is you! I'm sorry. I had like a whole revelation right now. Because I've been following that account. Because I was like, this looks like Kilakuma. I wonder if Kilakuma follows this person. It's like, oh, you do. Ain't they cute? That's so amazing. And now that I see this, I'm like, oh wait. Wait, you're that person that has that design. I'm sorry. I had like a whole epiphany moment right then. I'm like, now it makes sense. Cause I was like, this looks so much like Killa. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. I was like, the name looks familiar, but I don't know who this is. That's funny. You know what? I'm gonna follow you on this account as well. Cause I love that design. I really do. It's like this is so cute. All right, I'm normal again. I promise. Also, welcome in, Afro Duckling. How are you? Happy Monday. But yes, working on auditing my purchases. I need to add to my planner because my month is starting to pick back up, and I have some folks reach out to me for stuff. May is also going to be packed for me, so it's a time. Both IRL and content creation wise is kind of wild. Schedule content, I need to get that going because otherwise I'll forget. Like today, because I was late with my schedule, I didn't think to put together a like, hey, I'm going live. So I literally just freeballed it. It's like, hey, we taking a screenshot today. That's what we doing. And then I need to upload clips. I need to work on Blue's model. I know I said I was going to have like a deadline of literally add it here. We can try. I doubt I'll get it done by this time, but we can still at least try. I know I wanted to get it done by this month. I did not, because life got busy, content got busy, work got busy. There's been so much that's happened like the past 3 months, and we're already in April of 2025, and I'm just like, why? How did we get here? I still don't know what this is, but I'm pretty sure it's something that I need to pay attention to. And then just this. Again, not stuff that you'll need to worry about. It's stuff that I need to get done, and you'll probably see me add on to this list as we go. But yeah, that's my list that I'll be working on. You can't abandon like the flat bang flared hair you just had that for like almost 2 decades at this point. No, that's understandable. Listen, use your resources. Also, congrats on the 10 stream streak, Fairy. I see you. I appreciate it. Yes, a duckling came in. Yes, indeed. Also, hi, Asuna. Welcome in. I'm doing well. It's been a rainy Monday. Trying to get some stuff done. Oh, I'm gonna get more stuff done tomorrow, which, luckily my focus energy drink from earlier. Well, it wasn't an energy drink. It was one of the advanced GG's supplement things. It's kept me locked in focus. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. But I'm still good. I'm just ready to go to bed because it's just rainy. Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. You can't head pat this model. You can't head pat it. It's just the PNG. Same with like bonks and stuff like that. So ignore all those. That's only for my live 2D stuff. I keep forgetting to toggle them off before stream. My bad. My bad. But yeah. Alright. I'm not going to hold y'all for too much longer because the longer I prolong this, the later I'll have to stay for co-working. And as much as I love hanging out with y'all, I can't just sit here and yap. I can't do that. I mean, I can, but like, we'll get nothing done, and I need to get stuff done today. But like I said, you have the task board to keep up with your personal task in the top left-hand corner. And again, the commands are just a few notches down from that. It's right above the Pomodoro timer. So if you want to add, co-work alongside me and get stuff done, you can be like, add, exclamation mark task, refill water bottle or something like that. Whatever you're working on, it don't matter. As long as, like, obviously no troller shit, because otherwise, one, that's probably a quick ban. Two, just be respectful, obviously, when it comes to that type of stuff. I'm holding y'all accountable with your things. So whatever you add up there, just be aware that other people see it as well. So, but with that said, I'm going to go ahead and start the timer. And again, you also have fishing. So if you do want to fish, you can use the fish command to fish in the lake. But I'm going to start the timer. I will see you guys in 15 minutes. Go ahead, take this time to get some, some snacks, water, pick up a pen, pencil, start working, all that stuff, because I'm going to be doing the same. So I will see you soon. that's the end of the first session of co-working, or focus, I should say. But also the first session of the co-working stream today. But welcome in. Also, thank you for the lovely raid, Gaming League of Women. I really do appreciate it. I hope stream went well. Oh, y'all were doing some co-working and studying as well. Look at y'all. Thank you for sharing your community with me and continuing the study co-working vibes. But yeah, there were some items that I needed to try and get done, so I'm spending today working on them, and I already knocked out 2. I'm working on that third one. This third one's probably gonna take me a good minute because it involves having to write things in my planner, which is going to be very involved. Also, welcome in, Crow. How are you? Hope you're doing well. But yeah, tell me what all the things that you guys are working on, though. What have y'all got done? And if you missed it, the 2 items that I managed to knock out was auditing one of my purchases that I've made literally this month. Oh, excuse me. And then also doing a review of someone's Discord. Oh my God, what was that? I think somebody outside my window was baying at the moon, and the moon is not out. Yeah, they baying at something. I don't know what they doing. It's some children. It's some children just out there living their best lives. Listen, I remember those days. They were ancient times for me, but I remember those days. Also, I see y'all love the repo emote. Oh, speaking of which, I literally cackled because while we were locked in on focusing, I saw a notification come across my phone because I follow the artist who did the repo reactive, which if y'all haven't seen, it's this guy. It's this one. Oh, it's cut off here. Hang on, I can fix it. There we go. Now it should be fixed. There we go. But yeah, the artist who did this, they opened up commissions again, and just like last time, they ran out in like under a minute. Like, people were speedy. They said they wanted those things. They wanted it. They had a mighty need, which I don't blame them because this is very cute. Oh my God, I can't. Oh, that's why I wasn't holding the right button. I was like, why is it doing the opposite of what I want it to do? So, but yeah. Oh, thank you. Listen, I saw them promo it on Twitter, and immediately I bookmarked it and turned on notifications, and I was like, I want this. Because like they did their first batch right on my birthday, so I was like, yeah, this is my birthday present to myself. I'm getting it. It's so cute. I needed it. So, and I'm very happy with it. But yeah, I'm going back to this now. No silly times. No more silly times. But if y'all want to pick up one, hold up. I can find y'all, the artist. Also, Nilo, welcome in. How are you? Your Spirit Series avatar looks so good. Thank you. Oh, see, I knew I forgot something. I was going to try and unlock a spirit today. We're going to do it. Because I already know what I have to do. But I appreciate it. I'm going to move this off to the side just a bit. Because I think... What did they say? Yeah, they said do this. They said to do it like after hours, which it's doing that. Do I have to like turn it on? Oh, sorry, I'm like trying to unlock all the spirits. No! Alright, I'm missing something. I'm gonna look at the spirit decks, but also I want to spoil one, folks. you lurk and do some self-care. Enjoy the self-care and lurk work vibes. Thank you so much. But how's everybody doing? I hope you're doing well. Having a lovely Monday so far. Didn't work too hard. I worked too hard. I worked too hard. I worked like a whole hour and some after I was supposed to clock out for the day. This worth the vibe and thinking about getting it. Oh, absolutely. Chaos and Roses. I can show you a quick tour because we're on break right now. I love talking about this game. It's like one of my favorites ever since what was it? I was gonna say my friend put me on it, but no. I can't remember how I found out about this game. Oh, I remember. I think it was a streamer friend that I saw using it. I was like, oh, what is this? And I was looking for like something that my friend used to do on Mondays, which was she typically does like meditation Mondays. She no longer does it right now, but like when she was doing it during my unemployment phase, it was very helpful for me to like just kind of meditate and like listen to like lo-fi stuff while also like, you know, doing job searches and other things. So when I found this tool, it was very helpful because I could, you know, do the same thing as what I used to do in their streams and then also journal out stuff in my feelings. So like some of the tools that I find very beneficial is obviously you have the to-do list. You do also have the Pomodoro timer, which I'm going to see if I can put myself, go to the fireplace. Go to the fireplace. There we go. Put you over here for right now. But yeah, you can do different activities. You have the Pomodoro timer, which we're on break right now. You can mark habits, which I'm not going to click on because, again, I don't need to expose too much of myself. And then you can also journal. It's sitting right behind me. So, like, you can write in your journal as well, which is very nice. It's very helpful. And the best part, which is what I absolutely love about this, is the music that they have in this game is all DMCA free. You can literally use pretty much every one of their libraries and not get smited with like, no, you cannot play this. You cannot do the things. So like if you ever wanted to stream this game, you know, you got an array of like playlists to go through and they all, you know, have their own little flair and stuff to it. I think they have the one for browser and lists. Yeah, they do. So like if you want to listen to like YouTube stuff, you can, but you know, you do that at your own risk. But in terms of Spirit City, you got all these. Free labor, no thanks. I know, right, Nilo? I know, right? But no, when you first come in, you can pretty much make your avatar however you want. They didn't used to have this kitchen expansion in the background. This is a DLC. So again, shout out to Savvy. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Savvy. I appreciate you. But yeah, you can, you know, pick your body type, pick your skin color, all that stuff. Pick, you know, whatever head shape that you want. They have a good assortment of like hairstyles. I would love to see them incorporate some more, especially Afrocentric hairstyles. The closest thing that I've seen a lot of people use, we're looking for Afrocentric hairstyles, going to locks, which are very cute. I don't wear locks. I usually just do the twists, which is why like my hair kind of stays in this sort of mode. So you'll bring it back one day. Listen, it's the way I miss them, Jelly. I miss them so much. Like, you have no idea. You saved me. I credit you for that. Like, I even, like, listen, okay. So, like, Spirit City Lo-Fi Sessions has, like, a whole, I think, content creation thing that you can sign up for. It's the way I raved about you in mine. That day that I was doing, like, the form secretly while co-working on stream for this, oh, I definitely gave you your flowers, Jelly. I'm just putting that out there. So, oh gosh, but they have like different hairstyles. They have like different horns, so like you can do antlers, ears, rams, everything in here. You got different brows. You got different, you know, accents and colors that you can do with the eyes. Have an assortment of lips, and then also if you want to add some facial hair, you're more than welcome to do that. Listen, I credit folks who have literally inspired me to do you know, various things. You also are highly. This is why you always get the sub in Lovmura's stream. I would not have ever found Lovmura without you recommending her. So yeah, yeah, that sub is not going away. I meant what I said. Like, I will literally sub to you. You saw I did it even while I was out of a job. You saw I did it even while I was out of a job. I was like, listen, I don't care. I'll go homeless. You getting this sub. You getting this sub. Oh gosh. I'm sorry, y'all. Don't pay attention to my goofiness. Don't do it. But yeah, you got different accents that you can buy for yourself. They cost spirit credits, which you get over time the more you play the game or just leave it open. So you got like different headphones, hats, glasses, tops, bottoms, you know, socks. They even, you know, cover like Pride socks and Pride wear even, because I think they have some shirts in here that are Pride focused. Yeah, you got some right here, which I really do love. I really love. You got the shoes that you can wear. You have the different spirit companions, which I'm going to quickly just show because I don't want to spoil it for other people. But yeah, that's how you can like decorate yourself. And then like if you want to decorate your room, they've expanded upon this as well to where certain things you can color. I don't know if the bed has it. I want to say, I know they did it a lot in the kitchen because that's when I first discovered it. I don't know if it comes with the kitchen DLC, but certain ones that you can like fully customize with like your specific color. So like I went with this blue one, and they don't have that for every single one of them. Some of them it's just like whatever you see here is the default, but I love the fact that there's some items that you can fully customize and give it your own color that you would like. But yeah, you can decorate your room however you like. You know, pick different fireplaces, different chairs, different shelving. And it just depends on like, you know, which area you want to decorate, the bay window, the bed. I think there's one for the desk. Here it is. Yeah, the desk. In general, like, you know, the wallpaper of the overarching home. And I have already like 3 different presets. So like this is like my everyday one. And then you have the second one, which was my Halloween themed one. So like I had this out last October, and I believe, no, it was just last October, because I think that was the time that I came across this game. And then you also have this Winter Wonderland, which I only got to use like 2 times, if not just once, during the month of like December and like a little bit in January. But I love this one. Winter's my favorite season, so I was kind of sad I didn't get to showcase this one as often. But we're back around in spring, so this is the one that you'll see me rock for a good bit. I want them to add some more presets. I want them to add some more so that way I can decorate for some more holidays. More seasons. Like, please give me an excuse to decorate some more. But yeah, it's very nice. I enjoy it. And you can also play around with the different lighting. So like right now I got evening going, but you can have like afternoon, and you can see the lighting changes. Same thing with morning, and then same thing with night. And one of the other cool features about this game is you can play around with the sounds, and some of them are interactive. So like you see how it's raining right now? If I click off this, you don't get the rain sounds, and you don't get the special effect that comes with it. So that's very nice. Same thing with the fireplace. See how it's spoofed up the fire? And same thing with like the vinyl record. Oh, I think they said something about vinyl too. I'll have this playing. Same thing if you want like a thunderstorm rolling, you get that. Soothing wind, night forest, it lights the background out there. And then gentle snowstorm, like if you wanted like snow to also come through. So now it's snowing and raining. And the rest of these are just more so like stimming sort of features, which are very nice. Like I cannot complain. All right, I'm gonna see. I know that timer just went off, but I'm trying to get this spirit. I'm trying to get this spirit. So the way that you unlock the different spirits, so I have like one of the kitchen DLC ones, which is a little carrot squire guy. I want to say yes. Okay, we're gonna leave it here because I remember it said do something with vinyl, and then also after dinner. Okay, it didn't go away good. Because I was gonna say it's still evening here, and this is technically dinner time for me at least. So we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. But yeah, there's a little thing over here in the corner where if it's active and you just see it like circling around, that means you're getting a spirit. So like I've already gotten all the ones from like the base game, which again, quick little peek over there, but I haven't gotten the ones from the kitchen. And I'm gunning for this one. I'm gunning for this one. I want this one. Give it here. Give me the spirit. So this was the guy we got last time. He showed up as soon as I raided to another stream. Literally, it went red as soon as I raided. I was like, gosh dang it. I wanted the people to see him. They're so cute. But yeah, wholeheartedly am supportive of this game. Like, I love Spirit City Lo-Fi Sessions. Like, if they ever get back with me about like, hey, can you create content for this? I'll be like, yes, please. Give me a reason to focus on work and also have fun while doing it. So like, I love this app so much. I really do. Like, I even have it going sometimes whenever I'm like doing my full-time, paid to work. So not him cleaning his shield. I know, ain't it so cute? And the different spirits do different things too, and you can interact with them just lightly, not nothing too much to brag about, but you can pet them, and that happens. So it's very cute. It's very cute. I love it. The Cappy Bun is cute as fuck. I know. I got him also not too long ago. So highly recommend it. It's great. It's fantastic. Cannot recommend this game any harder than I already have. And I'm more than welcome to showcase the things, and if ever y'all ask for it, because I love this game so much. You need to work on some household chores, do the thing. This expansion has helped you so much because of all the chores. You hate doing the dishes the most. The small digital me can do the dishes. So then right, Savvy? See, you get to do the things that you don't want to do in game, but also in real life. So that way it doesn't seem as grueling. So it's fantastic. You're enjoying yourself, outlining what you hope will be a dev log script, but we'll see. Ooh, good luck, Ramu. Good luck. It's the way that I'm jealous because I want to code too. I want to code, and also I want to do Blue's rigging for her 2D model. I want to tackle that so bad, but I'm so busy. I am so busy. But there you go. Oh, let me go ahead and adjust this back to where it was. I'm gonna have that go. But yeah, all right. So we're on our next good 45-minute of focusing. Any last questions before I dive back into it? You need this to force you to work on commissions. Get the game, or either get somebody to gift it to you. I highly recommend it. Coding is pretty fun, but you got faith in you. Listen, I didn't code all day today. I take that back. I did some documentation, but I'm going to code. I'm going to code eventually. And I did, Crow. I did. I fed myself today. Probably too much. I had a lot of fruit in my system. Don't ask why. Ask no questions. You found you through Demon and Owlzack, by the way. Who are these folks? I don't know who they are, but I'm so glad they recommended me. I might know them. I don't know. But I'm glad that you found me over here. Yeah, we just be chilling. Typically on Mondays, I like to have like a co-working stream. It used to be my art stream days, which it still may do, but Jar. That's happy. Yay. I'm glad they recommended me. I hope they're doing all right. It's been a minute. I'd be making my rounds. See, and I know a literal demon through Lovmura because that's their friend. That's literally how it's just like I know them. But yeah, I'd just be here, just doing the thing. You can either catch me on a very chill stream like this, or a very chaotic one where I'm either screaming and yelling and cussing out the game because I suck at platforming. So it just kind of varies on whatever I'm doing for the day. So it's not always, because I want to false advertise. I won't false advertise. So like if you're looking for somebody to do chill stuff 24/7, that may not be me. But I am a very chill person. I will say that. I'm very laid back, very just like, I'm here existing in the moment. You can take me or leave me, but I do be screaming. Just fair warning. I do be screaming whenever playing like high intensity games or horror games or anything that just makes me yell. So that's where the chaos comes in. Or either we getting on some wild topics, because that be that. You do the chill and crazy too. You feel, yes. That's why, because like, I think I have a tag in here. I have a tag. I'm using a tag because I stole it from Cozy Mel. Yeah, comfy chaotic. Because I used to call myself chaotically chill, and I still do that because I am both chaotic and chill. But I'm chaotic cozy and comfy chaotic. So either way, it's like you'll get a chaotic version of me or a very cozy version of me. Listen, same. 100% same, because the last time I played Repo, I did some dumb shit, but like at the same time, I have a vendetta out for like some of those enemies. They made me so, namely the Scarecrow. I'm sorry, the Scarecrow gotta go. It's on sight the next time I see her on game. I'm literally murking her. I don't care. Stay out my way. I'ma grab the grenades. I'ma grab the bazooka. Heck, I'll burn the building, set the building on fire. Like, oh God, she targeted me 3 times back to back. Like, I barely could stay alive. Like the last match that I played with friends in Repo, I got killed by her once and I was like, okay, it's whatever. And then I got revived, and as soon as I step in the room, she comes behind me and starts slashing up my back and kills me again. I'm like, God damn it, I just came back. Like, where did you even come from? And then the third time I got revived, I was just sitting in there just minding my freaking business. And there's like a group of other folks just in there chilling with me. Guess who she targets first? Guess. Me. She targets me out of everybody else in that room. Just me, because I watched her. I was moving and she was only interested in me. I'm like, you got homeboy sitting right next to you. Why you ain't slash up their back? Why you got to go for me? So it's on sight. It's on sight for that. I'm tearing up that Scarecrow. I really am. You personally love how chill you are. Oh, thank you, Remu. That's really sweet. I appreciate your kind words. But it's gonna get good, so she stops getting tea. Listen, they're so mean to me. I don't understand, man. I don't understand. Like, I ain't do nothing. I was gathering stuff, being good, and then here come these dang enemies tearing up my back. Like, what in the world? The clown the clown scared the living heck out of me when I first encountered him. I didn't know who he was. I had no idea what that thing was. All I saw was a weird, sad, creepy face with a big old thing above its head. And I was like, I don't know what it is. It's a thing in here. Come see it. And then when I described it, my friends was like, oh, that's just a clown. I'm like, you said that like he's no threat. He shot a big ass laser at me. Where is the, non-threat from this enemy? Help me understand that. They hate to see you win. They really do. Exactly, like F that guy. I can't stand him. Now the huntsman, he also is up there in terms of folks that I'm just like, you know what? It's on sight if I catch you and you don't catch me first. Because he is deadly. He's very deadly. I still feel so bad. Like, I don't even know if I did anything or somebody else made noise, but it's the fact he shot through me and hit the lovely Yeje Bay, who I was also playing with. And she ain't even do nothing. Like, all she was doing was just carrying a ball. She ain't make no noise, no nothing. All I see was, all I hear is like a ha, and then I just see a bullet go through Jay. You just hit her in the head, and she just phases out of existence. And I'm like, oh, oh shit. Oh, we on this type of time. Like, I ain't even sneeze or nothing. I ain't talk. How did you know she was there? And why? Like, what gave that away? Like, help me understand. Like, like, you talking about me sniping in Fortnite? That man can snipe somebody in 5 games at once, 5 first-person shooter games at once. That's how cracked he is. And I just want to understand, like, dang, man, maybe I just need to lose my eyesight and just get good with my hearing to spot people. Like, good gosh. He is something else. You about to play Rivals? See, about that. I will say I do have an incentive that's going on to get me to possibly play Marvel Rivals because I am intrigued by it. But me voluntarily doing it, yeah, no, that's a no. That's a no because you're going to have to carry me in the backpack. It's just like how I treat Fortnite. Y'all know I suck at shooters. You know I do. The only one that I play that I do not mind and I sometimes get tilted in is Splatoon. That is it. That is it. You'll put you in the backpack. Don't worry. You carried a friend to go. Oh, yeah, put me in the backpack, Crimson, please. Woomy. Yes. Floating head too. Oh God, the floating head is just evil. That guy, he's gotten me so many times. I'm just like, please go away. Don't come in my direction. I don't know what to do with you. Want to see part of the collab? Of course. Absolutely. I think if you're gonna share a link in here, I don't think Raz will snipe you because you've been here multiple times. But if she does, it's okay because I'll post it in here. Because Raz do be looking. She only snipes. Hey, she likes you. I was like, you've lurked here, I'm pretty sure, long enough to where Raz is like, yeah, that's fine. Yo! This looks dope, Crimson. That's awesome. I love that. That was really awesome. GG's. Thank you for sharing, too. You take the floating head over the gnomes. Oh. See, I'll do the opposite. Granted, the gnomes are very annoying. But, oof, that head, like, we got beef. I'm sorry. It's like some of them enemies in Repo is just, I just want to fight them. I want to fight them. But it's so fun. Like, that is such a fun game. I love that game so much. Like, in my humble opinion, it's better than Lethal Company. Now, better than Lethal Company Genshin Impact? I don't know. I feel like that's on par. But that's also just because, like, I don't mind getting mauled by Risley, who's the dog in that game. Whoever made that man be the dog in that game, they are goated. I hope they never change it. Because I will purposely go outdoors just to see my man. Just to see my man and have him maul me, please. Yeah, these games are a whole new genre. You like the newer stuff? Yeah. It's very fun. And it's like, I'm thankful it doesn't tiptoe, like, it doesn't heavily go into, like, the style of horror that like I'm really bothered by, meaning like my phobia and other things, and I'm just like, yeah, it's probably not for me. This one's like goofy, wacky horror, and I'm like, that's funny. That is super funny, and I feel like other people can play it comfortably. They'll still probably get a little bit weirded out by some of the body horror in it, but like it's honestly a fun game. Lethal Company definitely triggered a fun wave of extraction type game. It really did. It was the starting point of like a new genre of like games, and I was like, thank you, Lethal Company. Have you tried doing runs solo? It legit becomes a horror story. Oh, in Rebo? Oh, I have not. You're catching up on your art backlog. You have like one more collab piece, and then you do personal work until the 13th. I am also trying to play catch up on art because I have like 2 folks that I need to do art for. I'm gonna try and knock them out this month, and then hopefully I can get through the rest of that list within the coming months, so that way I can shift back gears onto the snacks and finish up promised snack artwork for other people for charity work. It's just my schedule is now packed with real life things now that I'm working again, and so like I have only like a few hours of the day dedicated to like stuff that I can do for me and stuff that I can do for other people. So just wish Repo had controller support because your keyboard is loud. Yeah, that's the other thing. that would be nice. I wonder. Well, my keyboard. I know my keyboard has switches, but I feel like it's not loud enough to cause Jay to get hit because literally no sound went off. So I'm still kind of confused how Jay got sniped. I'm gonna go back and watch that clip multiple times until I figure out why she got hit the way she did, because I'm like, nothing made sound. I don't know why he shot over there. Solo repo is only for the brave, chaotic, or wild. Oh, I already know. I'll be screaming if I try to do that solo. Oof, it's too much. Also, hi, Ko-Ray. Welcome in. All right, I've talked too much. We need to lock in. I will see y'all at the next 15-minute break, but I'll be in chat chatting. So I'm not totally going away verbally. So y'all can still chat in between. But I'm gonna go back to locking in. at another 15-minute break. But also, since we're on the break, I doubt that it's probably ready, but I'm gonna check it anyway. Oh, it is. Oh, it is. We got a spirit. We got a spirit. We got a spirit. Y'all ready to see what the spirit looks like? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all want to see it? I'm gonna click on it. I'm gonna click on it. Even though the slush puddle made you fall, at least soft, having waterproof. Yeah. But nice that you got a chance to snowboard before the season ended, Brass. It's always good to fit in like those nice outlets and hobbies. I feel it. I wish I could have my last little moment in the snow, but we ain't getting no more in my state. Let's see what this spirit looks like. Oh my Lord, you are so precious. I love you. 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 I know Savvy loves this creature. I know Savvy loves that creature for a fact. I knew Savvy would love this creature. I knew it. 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 This is so cute. I love this baby. I love it. I love it. He's so precious. Oh, I know you screamed. I know you had to scream. I feel like it'd be a sin not to scream if you did not scream when you saw the baby. Yes, that is the baby that is currently glued to your side. Oh, rightfully so. Hi, Bento. Welcome in. How be you? I hope you're having a wonderful day. Did you see? We're winning. Bento, we're winning. We're winning. We're getting our boy and all the other boys. We're winning. We're winning. We're getting our boys. We're getting them. We're winning. We're winning. We're winning. Oh, we're getting Okita. We're getting, oh God, not me forgetting all their names. We're getting Saito. We're getting everybody. And yes, Savvy did tag you if you haven't seen the news. I feel like you should, you might have, but if not, you should definitely peep the Discord. Look at the news. Look at the news. We're winning. We're winning. We're winning. We're winning. We're winning. We're winning. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Like everybody's screaming. Like this year we're getting fed. We are getting fed. You got Busta Fellows 2 coming out later on this year. You got that game coming out later on this year. You probably have some other stuff this year that's coming out that people are just like, oh, yes, we're winning. We're winning this year. We're winning. Yeah, the Omatoma Girdleways are eating this year. Yes, we're winning. As we should, because they've been started. They have. It's the way I've been craving more Busta Fellows and then more Hakuoki after I got put on to both of them. I think the same year too. And I'm just like, yeah, I need more of this. I need more. I crave it. Please give me more. But also, let's go through the list. Oh, they're a little bun. A bun with butter. Oh, that's precious. So these laid-back spirits love spending their day lazing around in the kitchen, especially when food is cooking. You'll often find a Cappy bun simmering leisurely in any pot of soup. Yeah, they did come in my food. Sauce or stew you put on to boil on the stove, but you needn't worry about the heat because the butter pat on the spirit's head helps regulate its temperature. Indeed, they seem to much prefer hot soups to cold ones, which make them chilly. I've recently observed that when Capybon sneezes, a puff of flour comes out of his. Oh, that's so precious. That dissipates right after without leaving a trace. Capybons are herbivores, and you can tell what one has recently eaten because their bread, like appearance, changes to match 4 up to a day later. Some of the spirit's favorite treats are garlic, olives, raisins, and bananas. They're so cute. They're so precious. I love them. They are so cute. It's like I just want to gobble them up because they're so adorable. Oh, I see what they did here. Haha. I'm not gonna point out bugs, but I see what they did here. They're caching the position of like the scroll bar. Cause look, if I drag it all the way down and go over here, you see it's at the bottom of this. I'm sorry, I notice things and I'm going to point them out as a dev. As a dev, you've made me point out the things. Also, what? Welcome in, Runes. How be you? I hope you're having a wonderful Monday so far. Listen, Remu, you know I'm gonna call it out. I'm gonna call it out. If I see it in game, if I see it in software, I'm gonna be like, oh, I see what's happening here. This is not the behavior it should manifest. It should. If anything, what they should do is, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna nitpick for a bit. So if I leave it up here on the Squire Sprout, again, it shouldn't be the case for all of these unless they want this to be the default for every page. But if you're going to try and like cache things at like what position they're at, I should be able to like, you know, go over here, scroll wherever I am, and then when I go back to this page, this should still be at the bottom of where it last left off. So either have it as that, or either every time you go to each spirit's page, it starts at the top. I'm gonna call out those bad dev smells. You know I am. I blame one of my former coworkers who does like UI UX designs and seniority. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna be that person that's gonna be like, this is trash. No, it's okay. I understand. This is technically new, so I'm gonna give them some leeway, just like I did with what was the game we played yesterday? Calaboba. Because I spotted so many things wrong there too, and I was like, ooh, bad coat smells. Bad coat smells. How new is it? It came out, what was it? It was around my March 26th. So yeah, it's relatively new, like only like 1 to 2 weeks old, just about. So, and also I don't know the size of their team, so they probably may be aware of it. Actually, I'm curious, does it do it on this page too? It does. It does. Okay, so it saves the position of the scroll bar regardless of where you go. Granted, I like the little animation transition everywhere, but I'm just like, this could be tightened up just a little bit. Again, I ain't trying to ish on the devs because they do wonderful things with this game, but it's just like, as a dev, I'm going to like lightly criticize it, be like, this could be better. This could be better. You can never unsee it when you know how it's exactly removed. It's like once you find out how like certain things are implemented in apps and in like different features of like games and stuff like that, you're just like, oh, I know exactly what they did here. They can do better, or it's just like, oh, that's actually genius. I want to do that. I guess the coder had a time limit or something like that. Oh yeah, most likely. What are we looking at? We're looking at the spirit decks for the kitchen DLC. We just got the bubble ducky, which is so precious, and I was gonna go through and read their thing during our little break here, because we got like a little 15-minute break that's about to wrap up, and then we'll be on our third session, and then we'll be done with our co-working for the day. But yeah, we're just chilling, working on some things while Or we're listening to some sweet lo-fi and some rainy sounds outside. I think it stopped raining over here too. So I can possibly turn the rainy sounds off, but I'm going to leave them on because I like them. Yeah, they get a pass for now. You're dev, but you started out in QA. You're constantly running into and see, this is the thing, Brass, because I've heard people say this before. Because I also technically started in QA. Granted, I went to school for development, but my first job, pretty much while I was in school, was QA work. So it's just like, I have to break the code in order to do my job. That's literally what is in the job description. It's like, I have to break the code. You have to. And so once you figure out how, like, the various ways of how you can break code, then it makes it a little bit easier for you to, like, write code efficiently, so that way it doesn't often break in production. It's not guaranteed, but it doesn't often break, but also still have, like, just like any institution where, you have proofreaders. It's the same with, like, coding. You have, like, code reviewers. So, like, obviously have somebody look over your code and be like, yeah, this looks logically sound. This works. Okay, you can, make sure QA can see if they can break your code. And then if they do, obviously you go back and fix the things. But if they can't, then it's just like, oh, you wrote seamless code. And then comes the real test, is when it gets into the user's hands and they find the oddest ways to break things too. They find the oddest ways to break things. Oh, it reminds me, I still need to send that clip over to the folks who gave me the key for Calaboba, which I'm going to play some more of that this Sunday. But I need to send over that bug because I was like, yeah, y'all should know about this because it broke. And that's like the second time I've caught like a bug in like somebody's indie game project, which again, I'm not going to be brutally harsh on it. It'd be different if it was like a AAA game where it's just like, now y'all know, y'all got the funds and the time to quality test your stuff. For indie games, now y'all getting a pass because I understand it's hard to get those resources. And also, I'm not going to assume like how large or small your team is. And it's just like you'll overlook stuff. You will, especially if you don't have like enough people testing your apps. So you got to be kind to them. Yeah, it was just the sloppy of the big sloppy of the big studios. We frown upon. We shame them. Perfect Cell, don't let it get to you. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. Right. God, it bothers me. Pyro, please. To be fair, game user interface is a creature all on its own. Oh, absolutely. Like, just user faces in general. Like, the GUI. We're gonna call it the GUI because I like it. But, graphical and game user interfaces. But, that's a whole beast where it's just like you have to understand the goal and objective when it comes to like graphic design. And they taught us this in school as well as like in my first full-time jobs. You don't want the user having to click on this, that, and the other just to achieve one objective. They should be able to achieve whatever objective that they're trying to do in just 1 to 2 clicks. If it's more than 2 clicks, you probably need to refactor it a bit and like tailor it down some more. But if they can achieve what they're trying to do with like just 1 click, it's good design. So like, if you're trying to go to Twitch, obviously you type in a URL, there you are, you're at the home page. If you're trying to go to your dashboard, it should just be 1 click on your profile, scroll down the dashboard, and there you are. 2 clicks. That's all it takes just to get to there on Twitch. Now, if it's something like, oh, well, I want to see this, then the other on Twitch, like my stats, and then it's like, go to your profile, go to creator dashboard, go to stats, and then you're there, and it's like, okay, well, this should probably be in an easier place to get to. That's probably a little bit poor example, because in that case, it should be theoretically buried a little bit more, but that's the objective. That's the goal that you want to kind of have in mind when it comes to designing user interfaces, because that gives the user a better experience and also, you know, a more pleasing and aesthetically pleasing, you know, thing to look at. But also don't have like a million and one buttons everywhere, because that gets overwhelming. I'll be looking at it like, where do I begin? Where do I begin? No code is ever idiot proof. How somehow people will always find a way to break it no matter. Exactly. And this is why when it comes to even like the Switch 2, like I know Nintendo can swear up and down to me. Like the Switch 2 is perfect in every way. It's not going to have any faulty, you know, Joy-Cons or any defects with like its inner you know, stuff on the inside. And I'm just like, as many times that I've seen what happens the minute a game console gets into the user's hands day one, you already know they basically the guinea pigs. They're basically the ones that's about to find the first few bugs that their QA, their dev team, whoever, all the folks who manufacture it did not catch. So the user is going to catch it. And that may take 1 to 2 to possibly 3 months to catch and fix, mind you. And so once those roll out, now, and then especially if it's like a big bug, because like going back to like, you know, the Joy-Con drift, how long did it take Nintendo to actually address that? How long? And multiple users were getting that, like, you know, just within like the first few days, first week or so in. And even PlayStation, I can attest for even my PlayStation 5, I've replaced my controller. I've replaced my controller because I got the joystick drift. And I'm like, gosh dang it, man. I have these issues with anything else. And I waited several months before I got PlayStation 5. Now, whether or not they fix that, or if it's just like, you know, they say, it's not a big enough bug to fix, it is what it is. That's on them. But I'm just saying, this is why I refuse to buy day one consoles. I've stuck to that rule wholeheartedly for the most part. The only times that rule was ever broken was, I think, around the time that the Wii dropped, because my dad got it for me for like Christmas. And then also the Switch, because I was so enthralled to have Breath of the Wild in my hands day one on the Switch on a portable console that basically had the same sort of specs that you expect from, you know, a plug up machine, like, you know, sedentary console. I was like, nah, I want to take it on the go and still be able to like play all my games. Like, this is dope. That's so cool. And everybody else was trying to follow suit after Nintendo dropped that. And then come to find out, day one Switch is burning up like an egg. They got the Joy-Con drift and everything else. It's like, good Lord. And then the battery is crappy as well. Because remember, the battery was also one thing that a lot of people complained about with the Switch release. So it's like, I understand, you know, you want to have that microwave mentality of just like, I gotta have it now. Like, I need it right now. But I'm telling you, you do that, you're gonna get some undercooked food. You better throw that bitch in the oven. Get that nice roast, that charcoal going. Like, I'm telling you, you throw it in the microwave, you're gonna be like, this sandwich actually turned out worse than what would have happened if I just threw the meat and other things in the oven and cooked it appropriately. You give it a month, someone will break it. That's why you always wait for revision 2 or a console. Exactly, Brash, because they'll learn their lesson the second time around. Because that's why we got the Switch OLED as well, or OLED. And then didn't they come out with like another like step up from that? Or am I daydreaming that? It might have been the OLED. Be the only thing that came out before the Switch 2 started getting specs and stuff put out there. You never get the first round of games. How long did it take them to realize that you could profit off of the Joy-Con drift? Exactly. I mean, I got mine fixed for free. I haven't had that issue since. And then, like, the other set of Joy-Cons, which are actually attached to my Switch, that was long after they fixed the Joy-Con drift issue. So, like, the ones that I have now, they're the gray, they're the regular gray ones, just painted. And I have no issues with them, luckily. Knock on wood. Hope it stays that way. There's a minor update that improved the battery before the OLED came out. That's the one. Okay. I knew there was something that they talked about. Because I was like, I think there was something else that Nintendo rolled out before the OLED dropped. And I think that might have been it, Brass. Because I was like, I know there's something. I just can't remember it. Because all I remember was like they announced it, and as much as I would have liked to have a newer Switch, I was just like, I can't justify the price, especially with the fact that Nintendo is going to roll out with a Switch 2. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to hold off until the Switch 2 drops and then think about investing in that. But it's still going to be that nice 6 months journey, and not to mention the terrace. Oh boy, the terrace. Because people are going to be like, oh, well, I wanted to pre-order this. And now they're going to look at it when the terrace hit. And I'm like, ooh, I'm going to hold off. I'm like, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Because I'm holding off too for that very reason. I'm going to save responsibly for it. Oh, but let's read the Squire. Taking a wrong turn down the vegetable aisle of the grocery store might just lead you to the legendary kingdom of Veggieland, a bountiful realm where produce reigns supreme. The brave but bashful Squire Sprouts are eager, young warriors who hail from this kingdom. Though skilled with a sword, they are still working on their confidence and have journeyed to the Spirit City on a quest to prove themselves, always eager to lend a helping hand. They consider even the smallest task an epic quest, making them a dutiful ally in the kitchen. Squire Sprouts can come in a variety of forms, from sturdy root vegetables to leafy greens, each determined to grow into great champions to bring glory to their houses. So I will say this, they weren't lying when they said that. Because, like, if you go and look at the Squire, look at the different forms they have. It's so cute. I know I'm blocking it just a little bit, but it's so freaking cute. Look at their different forms. They're so adorable. They're so cute. I know, ain't it precious? They got a little apple, tomato, strawberry even. I'm just like, oh, you are so freaking precious. They better release plushies of these guys, honestly. I think they have some plushes of, okay, yeah. I think they have some plushes of, some of the spirits that they've released. I know they have one of the cat. I don't know about, like, some of the others. But I need plushes of, like, most of these. Because I'm like, this is too cute. This is too cute. I need it. Bubble Ducky. Yay. This bouncy, bright-feathered spirit sure looks unassuming, but it possesses a unique magical gift, the ability to transform soap into whatever shape or size it fancies. You'll often find them wearing an iridescent raincoat made of soap with the design reflecting elements of its personality. Bubble duckies get giddy over any opportunity to clean with bubbles and suds, and will jump at the chance to help you scrub the dishes, mop the floors, or even load the laundry machine. Ooh! Most fascinating of all is that while the spirit loves splashing in the water, it is quite dense and cannot float without its raincoat. If you leave the sink basin full after your dishwashing chores are done, you can watch it frolic happily. Oh, that is so precious. Oh my God. My heart. My heart. Stroke past midnight had you gushing the same way. Why must they be so damn cute, right? It's so precious. Okay, who is this? Carefully prepare your ingredients. Start early to have lunches ready on time. Okay, so this is earlier on the day. It sounds like a pinch of magical dust from a spirit friend can add some spice. Start after lunch to be ready for dinner. A gentle breeze can help cool things. We'll try that another time. Oh, make sure the surface is clean and tidy, and a spirit can help. I mean, the weather is gloomy. Can we go over there and do it now? I didn't see anything happen. I wonder if I have to clean this off. Which I'm not opposed to. Table item. And it might be because we just got one. It may take a little time. Dinner table, perfect treat for when the weather is gloomy, which it is. Make sure the surface is clean and tidy. A spirit can help. It's tidy. It's tidy. This one has me a little stumped. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see, decor. I wonder if I haven't even added anything over here. That's fine. Man, I wish I had some spaghetti. We ain't got no spaghetti. Still nothing. Interesting. Okay. Huh. It might be just because, you know, it is one of those things that might take some time. You might make some noodles yourself, to be honest. Do the thing, Rimu. Do it. All right. I've gabbed for too long. I know the next timer has started. Let's go ahead and hop into our last session of co-working. I'll see you guys at the next 15-minute or next and final break, I should say. Ladies and gentlemen and non-binary folks, we have come to the end of our co-working session. We did it. We did it. We got through stuff. Actually, we ended earlier than I expected, to be honest. I thought this would stop at like 8:30 with how long I was rambling at the beginning of the stream, but I miscalculated, so it's okay. Because I wanted this to be like roughly a 3-hour stream, and that's exactly what it was. It's a 3-hour and 21-minute-ish stream. It's going to be a little bit longer because I still got to do the outro and stuff. But hopefully those of y'all who joined me, oh my God, I'm trying to take that away. Hopefully those of y'all who joined me on this nice little co-working journey, you got some stuff done, we're able to meditate, we're able to just kind of like, focus on you in the moment and just existing and just, being here with me. And I appreciate, again, as always, those of y'all who stuck around, lurked, vibed, meditated, co-worked alongside with me. I appreciate it because you could have been anywhere else but here, but you chose my stream to do it in. So, as always, we appreciate the lurkers. We appreciate those who, show support wholeheartedly and, all that jazz. The mushy stuff. The mushy stuff. Any case, if this was your first time here and you enjoyed this nice little comfy, cozy sort of session, I do have my socials where you can follow me and get all the details. Oh, I do have it on the stream deck. I couldn't remember if I had it on here or not, but yeah, I am on Blue Sky. I am also on Twitter. So, pick your poison as to which social platform you want to follow me on to stay up to date with schedules, or you can join the Discord. But again, the Discord requires and involves vetting only just because I try my best to keep my space safe. I'm not going to promise it's always going to, I'm not going to make promises that I'll 100% keep it safe. I will do my best to the best of my abilities to keep it as safe and comfy cozy for most people who join me. Also, Cryptic Color, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Welcome in, raiders. Hi, if you don't know me, I am Blazette Midnight, your casual Dragon Queen VTuber here on Twitch, and we were just wrapping up our co-working session. So y'all came in a lovely time. How was Repo, though? I love that game. It's amazing. That game is quite welcoming and warm and funny and chaos and goofy and all that other stuff. And also those coming in for raid, you don't have to stick around, but we are going to raid out to another lovely individual. We're actually going to raid an artist who was here earlier in stream. So if you want to see which artist I raid to afterwards, feel free to stick around. Yeah, it's another raid. Let's go. Exactly. We're keeping the co-working stride going. Listen, it was either between co-working or art, and I chose art because I saw that a certain someone went live, and I was like, oh, payback. Payback. It's like, this'll teach you to follow me late. I've already exposed myself. Like, if you were here earlier, you already know who we're about to raid. You already know just from that context alone. But no, welcome in. Listen, Savvy, this is how I get my payback lovingly. It's like, this will teach you to follow me late. You wait 6 months and then you follow me? Nah, fam. Nah, we getting payback. We gonna raid you. That's how I get my payback. Watch them rewatch this VOD and be like, now Blaze. Either that or they're listening in and knowing that I'm about to raid them, because I've also had that happen too. And I was like, gosh dang it, you ruined the surprise. I was supposed to jump scare you. You ain't supposed to be in here listening. You close your ears, damn it. Oh my goodness. But no, thank you guys again for joining me on this. I'm glad Repo was a lovely time, it seemed. And hopefully y'all met quota quite a few times, because Lord have mercy. I think, what was the highest we got to? We played, I want to say it was like 4 or 5. One of those. And then no, because with Rainy, and the rest of the crew. I think we got to 5 or 6. But with like Harpy's team, I think we got to 4. And then we all perished because all hell broke loose and everything tried to kill us. As we got to, oh, y'all got to 8. Let's go. You think it was a oh yeah. Yeah, no, it's like how it gets progressively harder, and like the enemies spawn even more aggressively, and you're just like, I'm trying to keep up, and everything's killing me right now. I'm just trying to survive and, you know, rob you of your home. That's it. I'm just doing gentle robbing. That's it. I don't know why you're so angry. All right, see, my chaotic side is showing in what's supposed to be a chill stream. Haha. All right, but the next time I stream, I believe should be Wednesday. There'll be another comfy cozy stream. We'll be playing some more Wonder Stop, which, if you've never heard of Wonder Stop, it's a lovely tea shop simulator game with a great story, great aesthetics, very cute and comfy cozy, and also it was done by the same person who did the Stanley Parable game, as well as Beginner's Guide. So if you're familiar with that person, then you might like this game as well. But in any case, let's go ahead and prep the raid, because I almost forgot. I was literally just about to be like, yep, goodbye, get out of here. We're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. But no, I'm going to send y'all to Kilakuma. They're doing some artwork. And y'all get to see their VTuber model. Like, if you've never seen Kilakuma's model, you definitely should. At least their live 2D one. I met them when they had their 3D model, which I think they still use. But yeah, no, they're fantastic artists. Very comfy cozy, very funny, very silly, very goofy individual. So y'all will like it over there. And also get to do some more co-working, just with more energy. But I'll see you guys Wednesday for some more Wonder Stop. I can't wait to dive back into that game. Y'all know I love that game. I want to finish that game. I want to get to the point where I finish that game. But also, just a fair reminder for those who missed me throwing my schedule up. This is this week's schedule. So there you go. You have a visual aid as to what we're going to be doing this week, just in case you forgot. Just in case. But you guys take care. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. If I don't see you later on this week, tell somebody that you love them and that you care. Y'all have a great one. Bye-bye.